welcome back to the channel and welcome to Bulgaria. In today's video I want to run through the most important thing that you'll ever invest in, which is your health and fitness. Let's go. When it comes to exercising overseas, it's mainly just body weight that I try to use. In this one, for my first exercise, I usually start with some chin-ups. I try and do about 50 reps and try and get them to be full reps. And really that's most of what my workouts consist of, is trying to get full range of motion, because as well as building muscle, the most important thing now, I am 31, so not old, but not so young anymore. I want to make sure that I keep that longevity. So first exercise, chin-ups. You'll notice that I'm doing this wide. It slightly hits the back a bit better rather than biceps. It's up to you kind of which one you want to do. Again, being away from a gym, it's just kind of nice to get some sort of fitness in. And this sort of outdoor gym area is perfect for that. Try and do between sort of reps of maybe 5, I'm doing 10 here, 5 to 10, kind of helps stop that lactic acid build up immediately and helps you keep pushing through the workout. In this video I'll probably just do 50 reps of these if I can. When I'm at a gym I might try and push that out to be maybe 100, but obviously over a longer period. So again, it's all about just good quality repetitions. So, maybe 50. I'm sure the experts out there will claim that wasn't a proper chin-up, but at least I'm doing something right. For exercise number 2, we're going to move on to dips. It's quite good that this outdoor gym has a dip bar. You can do this on the straight bar for chin-ups and just kind of get above it and then push down, or you could do this against the bench and just kind of do it behind you, but as soon as I've got the bar, may as well use it. Again, full range of motion on this, trying to keep them nice and controlled, and just trying to go for as many as you can. Again, I'll aim for 50 and see where we get to. I always find sometimes when I'm doing this, I've got like an old shoulder injury. If you go a bit too deep, it can sometimes start to pull on your shoulders. Again, don't feel obliged to go all the way through. Some people will argue it's obviously good for you and similar like what I just said about full range of motion, but don't injure yourself doing things like this. Just make sure you're getting out there and doing exercise. We try and do something like this at least 5 to 6 times a day. That is going to the gym or some sort of exercising when I'm on holiday. It's just super important, you know, look after yourself. Fifty done. Now for exercise number 3, I'm going to try and hit some abs. Obviously, in my case, the best thing to do to hit abs would just be to not eat some cake. But we're not going to do that. We're going to try and do some hanging leg raises instead. You can just do some regular sit-ups if you don't have a bar. But again, while we've got this beautiful space, let's utilise it. As you can see for that, I start trying to keep my legs straight. Never usually finishes like that. So if you're struggling with this, just bend your knees again slightly. If you want to make it harder, you can go all the way up and touch the bar with your toes. And that requires a lot more control coming back down. I quite like this middle set. It's not too arduous to complete. It does get a good ab burn as I'm feeling now for 20 reps. Although, again, that might just be the cake and stuff that I'm eating instead. So let's try and get rid of some of that. Last 10. This is probably the worst exercise for remembering why you're a bit overweight. All the chocolates and crisps. That's all you can think about when you're struggling on that last rep. Regret. Oh, that's 50. Fourth exercise, we're going to hit press ups. Can't beat them. Such a good exercise. You can do it literally anywhere. Don't even need a park. You can do these at home. Probably try and go for 100 in this, and I realise now saying this, I've committed to that. So let's get into it. Again, just doing these out in batches. Don't want to absolutely cook yourself in the first however many reps or whatever stint. So take your time. I'd love to say enjoy it, because that's what all of these exercise trainers, PTs, whatever you want to call them, say. It's not that enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. It's very hot, but it's important to do. So let's keep going. 40. I'm regretting saying 100 on camera. I think 80 when you round it up is 100, right? So, no. I'll keep going for the 26 subscribers I've got. This is for you. We get to that. 100. Easy as that. Oh. For the fifth and final workout, or fifth and final exercise, we're going to look to do some squats. Just to finish off doing some lower body. Squats are super important, probably the go-to exercise, especially when it comes to longevity. You want to be trying to get full range to make sure you keep good strength and elasticity in your legs. These are the first sort of things to go later in life, so doing this consistently throughout your younger years, hopefully, I mean I'll tell you when I get there, should put you in good stead to keep good mobility. I know this is the one you guys have all been waiting for. As you can see, you've probably been looking at my calf muscles and going, wow, what does that guy do for legs? And one day you'll be able to get nice chicken legs, let's say, chicken legs like this. But you know, as long as I feel good, right? That's what I tell myself. So let's get into it. I'm not going to commit to a rep count. I'll see how I feel, and then I'll lie and just put one in at the start to say that that's what I committed to, and you won't know. So. Again, just going back to sticking to reps of 10 for this. You really don't want that lactic acid build up in your legs, especially when you've got to walk or run home. Not ideal to have to call your partner to come pick you up because you've cooked yourself at the park. So let's not do that. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't even need to cut it back in. I'm doing 50. There's no way I'm doing 100 of these. Here's what it is. If you find you're struggling to do full range, you can always do a half squat. Build up to the full range. Equally, you can always put holds in at the bottom if you find it too easy, or just do more reps. What I love about these sort of exercises is you can just tailor them to your own ability, so it means there's no real excuse to not do them. As disgusting as they can be and how it feels right now, investing in your fitness is super important, and you know, without your health you've got nothing, right? So all of the money, talks, everything like that doesn't mean anything unless you can actually enjoy it. So whether it's something you're doing consistently right now or something you're just looking into, and hopefully this video might motivate you to start doing something, just do anything, you know, 15-20 minute walk a day just to start out. Just do that every day consistently. For some reason lost the ability to start counting reps when I was last, so I have no idea. I think that was 10. This is what I love about Bulgaria. Everyone's outside. Even the older generation are outside, the younger generation just using the park is such a nice way to live. You don't need a lot of money when you've got physical wealth. It's great. That's why I love coming here. Last set. That's it. Workout done. Doesn't need to be too much. Just something to keep your body moving. I usually finish it up with a walk up to the waterfall, which I'll tag onto in this video and show you because it's absolutely beautiful. I just try and do that consistently when I'm away. And when I'm at home, I actually go to the gym because there isn't many places like this in the UK where you can train outside. So yeah, but hopefully that's inspired you. And let me show you the waterfall now. Look at this. A nice end to a workout. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it here. just want to say one of the most important things, hopefully you can hear me over the water, but one of the most important things I get from going to the gym is about consistency. Consistency is literally everything in life. Whatever goal you are aiming for, you need to make sure you're being consistent. Those squats have killed me. But it's one of the more valuable lessons, other than the physical fitness I get from going to exercise almost daily, is that if you're going to be successful, you can't just do one big bang and that's it. You need to be making little incremental changes. So if you start working out today, you won't see a difference. If you do that consistently over 10 days, you won't see a difference. But after 6 months, a year, 2 years, that's when you start to see progress. And it's the same with your finances. Stay motivated for the first day, first week, first month of saving. You won't really feel it. It's the compounding over the time that makes a difference. So whatever you're doing in life, just stick with it. It's been the biggest change having that in my life and thinking about it. So just stay with it. So we'll wrap it up there. Hope you found this useful. I know you're motivated to do some exercise. Like I said, it's super important. I love it here. As I've probably mentioned many times in the video, it's a place like this that you just don't get in the UK, and it really reminds me why it's important to stay in shape. So I want to be able to enjoy stuff like this for as long as I can, and you need to be physically able to do so. So make sure you're getting out there and looking after your fitness. While I'm here, I will put out some more videos, and I'll show you a beach trip that we go on in a couple of days. So yeah, Bulgaria is kind of like my hidden gem, really. It's where I come to get away from the UK, shall we say. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.